Welcome to our annual Precision Medicine Symposium. This year, we're having as our theme, which changes every year, staying within the large confines of precision medicine. Our theme is Precision Medicine Without Borders. And I have to say, I've been really looking forward to this meeting because I have a peeve about a certain Western-centric view of progress. And that is, among some, and I've seen this in many instantiations, from cellular technology to precision medicine to artificial intelligence, that because these technologies are double-edged, they have the opportunity to create good as well as harm, we should first work out the problems in the developed world before we make them available or try to implement them in the developing world. And to my mind, that's a huge mistake because A, the need in some ways is so much more urgent and vivid in the developing world. There is such a gap in what can be done today and what could be done with these technologies, such as precision medicine, that the risks, which are real, are certainly no less than they are in the developed world, but the trade-off might be favorable. It's also a little bit condescending to think that we can't have the same critical thinking and safety measures in the developed world as in the developing world. And finally, if we really do take this tack, that we're gonna have to work out the problems, ethical, implementational, governmental, first in the developed world, then in the developed world, we are going to just enlarge the gaps. And instead, as we've seen in the use of cellular technologies, actually miss the opportunity, which was not missed with cellular technologies, to overcome some of the obstacles created by a rapidly obsoleting infrastructure in the developed world. So it was with that context that I was extremely excited when Professor Raj Manrai approached me and said this is what he wanted the current annual conference to be about. And so I'm really looking forward to hearing that breadth of opinion. There are so many people who have trekked a long ways to come here today, so I want to actually give a shout out to those who spent many uncomfortable hours on tubes full of tubes of metal flowing through howling winds coming from Uganda, Estonia, Thailand, Israel, Hawaii, the UK, and Providence, Rhode Island. That's for Ashish. So without further ado, welcome to our annual symposium. I hope you'll be uninhibited in your questioning, in your engagement. And I would now like to introduce a quick message from the Dean of our medical school, George Daly, who's been a constant supporter of these messages. He just happens to be overly busy, so he could not come today and sends his regrets. And so without further ado, I'll invite you to listen to Dr. George Daly's remarks. But before I do, because I may not have a chance, in addition to thanking Professor Rajaman Rai, I would also like to thank our sponsors, Merck and Takeda, and most of all, Ms. Samantha Lemos, without whose work this would all not be possible. So thank you very much.